If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
Pull your pants up.
He may not mean nothing
I
to
know
you,
some people that are praying for my
but
downfall.
understand
Some
nothing
of
was
them are
done
new
for
to
me,
but I just
so
act
I don't
like
plan
I'm
on
blind
stopping
for you.
at all. I want this shit forever, man, never, man, never, man. I shut this shit down with the mom and telling every girl she the one for me, and I don't even planning to call. I want this shit forever, man, never, man, never, man.
We recording? Oh, yo, whoa. Hold on. Okay, we're recording. Let me move this shit so it's not fucking. So you guys can't hear me move. Today we're gonna be talking about my trend forecast. Me being I lost everything 420. That's my name. As you could see if you look down. But the first trend that is in is the Nike Spizikes. It's the combination of the best parts of a bunch of shoes, and if you tell me you don't like the best parts of a bunch of Nike shoes, you're stupid. Me, I don't really like Nikes at all. I haven't put a pair of Nikes on in probably 13 years. But some of you sneakerheads out there are going to be wearing these, and you're hearing this now probably scoffing, but come 3 months from now, when Travis Scott decides to do a collab on the Spizike, you're going to be, no, I was going to say you're going to be wagging your fist in the air, but you're just going to be wearing them. And my thinking behind this is quite simple. Here's the probably the most important picture of Chief Keef that there is. But if you would look at his feet, he's got the Gym Red Spizikes on. But next, we have ego lifting. Ego lifting is in. We need to see more people getting hurt at the gym, lifting too much weight, improper technique, all that good stuff. I think if everyone started ego lifting, we would all be stronger. I have some pros and cons laid out on the slide if you want to read those for yourself. But I'm not going to get too much more into that. You could think about that all you want. Next up, so the Thrift Reich. This is out. Thrifting is dead. It's been dead. It's going to stay dead. And I'll tell you why. These, I guess we'll call them resellers, have completely ruined the idea of thrifting. I remember in 2020, you used to be able to walk into a Goodwill or a Salvation Army and any thrift store, and you would find like wearable shirts. It literally anything that wasn't a work shirt or like a family meetup shirt, you would be able to find at the thrift store, and that equals wearable in my mind. Like you could just find older shirts for a cheap price that have been worn. It was just used clothes for $2.50, $5. But now it's these fucking resellers have come in with their Carhartt jackets and have decided to buy up the entire supply of old shirts for somehow. And if they are even remotely decent, it's $50 at least. So thrifting's dead. I hope that economy crashes. I want thrift clothes to have absolutely zero value. It'll never happen, but it makes me so upset because it was such a good thing that was ruined by greed. Something of great importance is sagging right. I think this year is going to be a big year for sagging. And not rapper sagging. Rapper sagging tends to hang below the ass, which that's not right. That's not right at all. Why would you want your whole butt hanging out of your trousers? This just doesn't make sense to me. It's a little fruity. And I don't mind if you are fruity and you want your ass hanging out because, you like that. But if you're straight, just take a look. Take a look at Xavier right here, at the top. He is sagging perfectly. That's the sag equilibrium right there. I mean, it's a little crooked, but it's still the most. It's just right where it needs to be. It's not too low. It's not too high. It's just hanging down a little bit because it's a little too big. And if you look at the origin of sagging, you would come to find that that's more like how you should be sagging, not whole dick out, whole ass out. It just doesn't make sense. Like, look at those guys at the bottom. Can you not? You can't tell me they don't look a little gay, even from the back. But there is an exception to the rule, of course, and that is the 4X exception, as I'm calling it. It's pretty simple. If your clothes are so big on the top, it doesn't matter how low your sag is because the clothes are covering it. As you can see from the picture, these two guys are kissing and they look straight as fuck. So with the sag comes ironic underwear. I saw a picture the other day on Instagram. It had like 30,000 likes, so I knew this was coming. I had written this video before that. Don't think I'm lifting ideas off people. I'm admitting it right here that I have seen it before I recorded the video, but not before I wrote it. Whatever. Someone on Instagram posted a picture where they were doing a beautiful sag, a great sag, and they had a shit stain on their underwear. And it wasn't real, of course, but it was like a fake shit stain, and it looked awesome. It was so funny. It was so sick. That's really going to be the future. And ironic underwear as a whole, not just shit stain underwear, all ironic underwear is going to have a huge run. The same way like text shirts were big for a little bit, probably still are. But like I can't really think of any right now, but I'm talking about, just like putting text on a shirt. The Wait I'm Goated shirt in the papyrus font.
Papyrus.
Like that ironic underwear is going to be that for 2025. I've been talking a lot about a lot of old things. It seems like a lot of the things I've been talking about have come and gone already. And the reason for that is because I personally believe this year is going to be the swag era revival. Now, does it sound crazy? Maybe to some. I think to others, this may be obvious. Swag is coming back. I don't know. Maybe you guys might have a hard time seeing it, but the true prophets, the true oracles of trends are probably scratching their head like, what is this dude even making the video for? This is so obvious. But the two artists I have listed here, which are Fake Mink and Smoke Dope 2016, are both massively underrated even at this time, which today is March 6th, 2025. Even as of today, these two are both criminally underrated, and they are very well rated. I'm saying that because they probably have a big future ahead of them, but they both fit the vibe of the swag era for different reasons. Smoke Dope wears Diamond Supply Co. or like a real skateboard shirt. Fake Mink is a little on the different side, but he uses all the OG Instagram square picture filters. So it's coming, and I think these guys are just gonna need to make sure that they have a good year, and it'll be here. But I have a theory for why it is coming other than artists, even though I think that's going to be a big reason. But something else is in the making. And that brings me to my mall theory. If you went to the mall in middle school, or I should start with, if you aren't in middle school right now, you went to the mall and you just like hung out there. You just kind of like walked around and socialized. But I think that is going to be the new wave. I personally believe that we are going to see an influx of people going to malls, and it's going to start ironically, but it's going to end very seriously. The irony is going to be people filming themselves and make like TikToks and Instagram reels of going to like Macy's or Dillard's and shopping on the clearance racks to find like old washed brands that still make clothes. Echo is a huge example of this. You could get a full Echo fit on a clearance rack for like $40. Maybe not 40, maybe like 60, but you know, $60 will get you a full Echo fit off the clearance rack at Macy's. And I think people are gonna start going to the mall, making videos, buying these clothes, and going and like messing with people at the mall or whatever they want to do to make the most viral content to get their 10 minutes of fame. Not even like millisecond of fame. It's going to become the third place for the next generation. That's the biggest thing with Gen Z and millennials is they don't have that third place. Some dumbass talks about it, Jocko Willink or Lex Friedman. You don't have the coffee shop. You can't go to the Starbucks and do the thing that you want to do, or you can't go to the library or whatever. I don't know, but I think the third place is going to become the mall. And when it does, when this TikTok and Instagram content starts coming out, stores that people would shop at when they were in middle school in in the 20 teens are going to start dropping clothes that they used to. And I'll throw some examples up here. Abercrombie, Hollister, American Eagle, Aeropostale. Those four are going to have a big decision to make of, do we get with the times by going back to our old ways, or do we die? And if they make the right decision, the mall is going to have a renaissance. People are going to come to the malls. They're going to buy whole fits at the mall. They're going to put them on, and they're going to flex to other people at the mall who are all into just dressing and are just there to walk around, go to the food court, and buy clothes that are now cool because it's the style now. And after this happens, there's going to be some stores that lag behind, specifically Zumiez and PacSun. They're going to see this old era coming to not their competitors, but to their brethren at the mall, and they're going to start supplying more clothes that used to be popular. I'm talking, get the fucking Nike SBs off the shelf. Let's put some Supras and some Osiris on the shelf. Let's get rid of the Polar Big Boys, or the Empire jeans, and Diamond Supply Co. Maybe the company that made the gun shirt, the Rob Dyrdek gun shirt. Yeah, pretty much just, we're all going to be dressing like Rob Dyrdek pretty soon. And I'm okay with that. You may not be, but I hope you're ready for it. Next, we have shitty PowerPoint YouTube videos. I think these are going to be out. So that's why my content is going to be pivoting from this moment on. We're going to take up a new method of conveying information that's not this, because people are going to start doing this, and it's not going to be cool.
There they go, making stadium and shady species flow. Next they go, macadamian they go ballistic hoe. He can make that look like Bojo. He's wondering he should speed this slow. Fuck no. Go for bro, he come run over. Oh no. Him on the bus like this. The last time he's overdosed. They've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to put his flow.
Bashing the back and go to rap and go see that before. Bashing the back and the backs and the butt.